Alright, so, welcome back to another crazy fight I've thought up for who would win. And this is what happens when I watch a lot of Powerpuff Girls and Gravity Falls in one section. I feel like that's what kind of happens with these fights, is that sometimes I watch a combination of the two things and then I kind of mesh them together. So, yeah, as you can see, who would win? Him or Bill Cipher? Now, obviously, Bill Cipher's been put up against a lot of other villains in a lot of fandoms, mostly Discord from MLP, as well as Q. I've even seen him put up against Puck from Gargoyles. Basically, a lot of cosmic beings throughout the universe. Him's one of them, so I'm not the first to think of who would win a fight between him and Bill. Now, both are demons. They're both demons. Him is obviously, for lack of a better word, the devil incarnate, and Bill is a dream demon from an extral dimension. He's also kind of considered demon slash dimensional being, kind of like a mixture of, I guess you could say he's a mix of Freddy Krueger and Mr. Mxyzptlk. That's kind of how I always measured him. Freddy and Mxyzptlk put together. So what would it be like if him and Bill got into a fight? What would that be like? Because I doubt these two would work together. Bill, even though I think, yeah, they might find some common ground here and there, but I really think old Bill would probably try to take the show, and him feels more like, yeah, I've done the whole villain team-up thing, it doesn't really work out, and I know what you're capable of, and you're going to try to backstab me. So, him and Bill would work together for a short time, but eventually, yeah, these two would team up for a short time until one would try to be like, you know what, I've got this, bye, and try to stab the other in the back. So that's kind of how it would be. Now, both of these guys are incredibly powerful. I'm going by Bill when he's out of the dream dimension and into reality with his full power, and him is always fully powered. He is always godlike. We've never really seen the full extension of his power, unless you count Speed Demon. That's when you see the full extension of his power. So him is, for lack of a better word, like I said, he's more than likely the devil incarnate. While Bill is just he's a very powerful demon. How powerful? He took out Time Baby with one shot. And yeah, he's confirmed Time Baby didn't come back. He killed Time Baby right there. Just one-shotted him, along with I think, if I remember right in Weirdmageddon, he one-shotted Time Baby as well as a majority of the Time Force in the soldiers serving under Time Baby. Yeah, so that gives you a quick hint of his power. Now, him, on the other hand, he just deals with 3 superpowered girls who are, they can beat him up, and he does show that he can be hurt by them, but it doesn't look like he can be hurt much by them. He doesn't feel like he can be defeated. He has to be defeated by brains. And that's kind of how it is with Bill, where he was defeated because the Pines family outsmarted him. That was kind of the big thing with Bill. So that's a big number. That's the big differential between him and Bill. Sometimes him just lets them win. Bill, you have to work for it. And that's kind of scary thought because, him, you could beat him up, but it doesn't feel like, it feels more like he's humoring you some of the times. It just feels like he's just humoring the girls and the other villains that, oh yeah, you can hurt him, but it doesn't, are you really hurting him? That's the big question. So, while with Bill, Bill can be hurt. You can hurt him in the dream dimension, and he can be hurt in real life. That's that's a big thing. Also, let's also kind of measure some ranking here. Him has always been described as, Satan himself. Bill is just another demon, albeit a very powerful demon. But he's just he's not I don't think he's at the same level as him. Where him is like the, literally evil incarnate. Bill, on the other hand, Bill is just he's just another demon on the, he's just a very powerful demon. Very powerful, mind you, but on the other hand, you can't really compare to the big boss. On the other hand, I'm not giving this all to him, but what I am saying though is that, Bill would probably have a few tricks up his sleeve, because I don't think he would try to take on him in a head-on fight. I don't think he would, it would be kind of stupid of him to try to take him on in a, head-on fight. He's a trickster. That's what he does. If he can pull him into a dream dimension, I think he might fight on even ground. But on the other hand, we've seen him in create his own dreams and nightmares. So would it be that much of a home field advantage? This is a really tough one, because both of them are incredibly clever. They're both extreme, like I would say Omega level powered. If we're going by mutant rankings, which why am I applying that to demons? But yeah, both of them extremely powerful, extremely talented, and extremely clever. So I think it would be more along the lines of them using more brain than brawn in the beginning, and then it would kind of work its way that both of them would just get extremely frustrated at one another, to the point where they would just be warping all of reality between each other to be victorious. And I would hate to be in the middle of that fight between two beings that could literally turn your molecules into breadsticks with a snap of their fingers, or in him's case, claws. So that would be, that would be kind of frowned upon, honestly. That would, this would not turn out well for anyone who would be caught in the middle of this. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't really know who would win. Both of them are very powerful, but this is a tough one to crack. This is a tough nut to crack. So you guys tell me, if you think Bill would win, put hashtag Bill, Bill wins, hashtag Bill wins, and leave the reasons why you think Bill Cipher would win. And on the other side, if you think him wins, of course put hashtag him wins, and leave a reason why you think him would be victorious over Bill. Really curious to see what you guys have to say about all this. These are always some fights I just love creating, to see what you guys have to say about all this. And honestly, I didn't think of making this a segment, but yeah, it's turned out to be a very good segment. Honestly, I've been really enjoying the feedback from all the fights so far that I've been thinking of. And yeah, these are just I've kind of done away with the fight sections because, yeah, they got pretty nasty and I just couldn't keep up with the sublime demand. So now it's just like, hey, if I think of a really crazy fight, I'll put it on here and see what people think. And hence what we've been doing. I think the one that got the most feedback so far has been the Kong and Irex fight. But yeah, this one I'm pretty sure, because we've got Powerpuff fans, we got Gravity Fall fans. Really curious to see who do you guys think would be the top demon in this matchup. Anyway, so once again, if you think Bill Cipher would win, just put hashtag Bill Cipher wins and leave the reasons why you think Bill would win, or hashtag him wins and just list off the reasons why you think him would win in this battle. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.